Tonight, new information regarding the Pinal County Sheriff Lamb's son. You may remember Cooper Lamb was charged with aggravated assault and using dangerous drugs after he slammed into a bicyclist, permanently injuring the man. ABC15 learning Cooper Lamb recently took a plea deal to serve 6 months in jail. His sentencing is scheduled for next week, but that's not all. ABC15's Zach Crenshaw uncovering another arrest less than 2 months later and an active warrant for the sheriff's son.
Larry Fawcett was nearly killed on July 8, 2020.
His brain was injured, his spine was fractured, his leg was broken, the ligaments in his knee were torn, his arm was broken. His whole life has been changed because of this.
The car that smashed Larry from behind was being driven by Cooper Lamb. MCSO investigators say the sheriff's son failed nearly every field sobriety test. They suspected drugs, so they got a blood draw. But while Cooper's sample was backlogged in the DPS crime lab for more than 150 days waiting to be tested, and while Larry was in a neck brace doing rehab, the then 20-year-old was back behind the wheel. August 5th, 2 months after that Santan crash, Cooper was arrested in Tempe, once again cited and released for DUI. The officer, writing Cooper had fentanyl and Xanax in his pocket, showed signs of impairment, and admitted to consuming the drugs in the prior 24 hours.
Recidivism exists, and if you look at the statistics that surround impaired drivers, you have to drive impaired a lot to get caught.
And that is why the backlogs matter.
Obviously, the longer they're out, and they should be in, obviously the greater the risk.
Now tonight at 10, we're looking deeper into that DPS backlog, why it exists, what's being done to fix it, and why it's not the only reason that sometimes justice is delayed. As for that Tempe arrest for Cooper Lamb, that's still going through the courts. In Phoenix, Zach Crenshaw, ABC 15, Arizona.